guys. We got safety Darian Thompson. You can go ahead and start with questions.
Well, Darian, kind of a tale of two halves out there a little bit, but you guys are able to fight on defense enough to keep them out of the end zone. What enabled you to keep it going there defensively, even though things were kind of going against you in the second half?
We just relied on all of our hard work in the offseason. We were in the huddle before we would take the field. We would say things like, this is what we worked for, this is what we're here for, we want the game on our shoulders, and we're able to perform and come through.
How's that feel? I mean, you guys really defensively kind of bailed out the offense in the second half. How does it feel to put your stamp on this win like this?
It takes everybody to be a team, and our offense put up enough points for the win tonight, and we're able to play pretty good on defense. So as a defensive player, it feels great. Knock on offense, they did one heck of a job. They put up 16 points, and that was enough for us to get the W.
A couple key sacks on that last drive. Just talk about Washington with 2 minutes in the ball and just that last drive.
Yeah, it was definitely a passing situation, and we have a very experienced defensive line, and they were able to get back there and put pressure on the quarterback.
What did you see out of Jake Browning tonight?
He was a good quarterback. He can make plays.
Just talk about the field goal, and as you're watching the ball, I mean, I was on the side, I couldn't tell, but could you know right away it was going right? Or
It was kind of hard to tell. When I stood up and looked back, it looked like it might have had a chance, but at the last second, I guess a little gust of wind just knocked it right.
What's that feeling like when you see the ref waving no good and you won?
It was amazing. I mean, it was a great game all the way through 4 quarters, and for it to end like that and us be on top, it's unexplainable.
Talk about your interception, what you saw there, what were you thinking when the ball was in the air?
Well, I was rolling down on number 2, and we had what was called a fire blitz call. So I'm a flat player, and I rolled down on 2 and just was on my way to my zone, and he happened to throw it there. So.
After all the talk for 8 months, what does this mean to you guys to come out here and get this win against the Pac-12 team, obviously against Chris Peterson, and start the season the way you wanted to?
I think that's the most important thing. We're able to start off our season with a W, get a little bit of momentum going into the next week, and just to go out there and play against somebody else after all this time off. And Coach Harsin was talking about 200 and some days since we last played in the Fiesta Bowl. So just to go out there and actually get to show what we've been working on and go against somebody else, it was great.
You talked so much about wanting to be a dominant defense, wanting to be a great defense. They probably don't score a point if it weren't for things that happened in the punt game tonight. How do you feel about what you guys were able to do defensively?
I believe we play good ball tonight on defense. Obviously, there's still things we got to go back and correct, like there will be every game. But as long as we can keep on making those little steps forward, I feel like we'll reach our goal by the end of the season.
You on punt much?
Yes, I am.
What happened tonight? I mean, three
I wasn't
on punt.
I wasn't on particularly on that play, but it looks like the returner just got to the wall and that was it.
Guys good?
How do you keep staying up in a game like this with it grinding back and forth? I mean, it's coming down to the final seconds basically of the game.
That's the best part of football. I mean, we don't go out there and play and expect a blowout every time. So when it's a close game like that, it really shows who wants it more and who worked the hardest for it. So games like that, I mean, we want it to be on our shoulders, especially as a defense, and we're able to come through tonight, and it feels awesome.
Yates at the beginning of fall camp, he said this defense isn't great. Can we start slowly talking about this defense as a great defense?
I mean, that's for you guys to decide. All we can do is go out there and try to perfect our craft. And as long as we're able to play good ball, then, I mean, the rest will fall into place.
All right, thanks, TT.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, sir.